How's it going, guys? Samson here again from Ross IELTS Academy. Now, as many of you are struggling to get a high score in your IELTS speaking, I'm here today to do some practice in part 1 of speaking about family and friends. Oh, I see many of you have faced this topic in part 1, no doubt. Of course you have. This is one of the most common ones in this section. Now, what I want to do is to show you what possible questions you may be asked on this topic and how easily you can get 7 and above in speaking just by giving some short and clear answers. Who says you need to be an instructor or a native to do so? You should just learn the strategies. Now that's what I'm here for, but before we get started, please subscribe to our channel because there are so many other free and useful material on the way and you may want to use them to boost your score in a short amount of time. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for your lovely comments on our YouTube channel. Every day, you know, we're receiving tons of messages and comments from you which mean the world to us. So let's take a look at those comments which are giving us those positive vibes. Here we go. We've got Festus Esegbi who says, just did my speaking test. I feel confident. Hoping for the best. Got an overall 8. Oh, well done, Festus. You're the main man here. What a hero. Good luck. We wish you the best of success. Stick with us. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming your way. So we'll see you around. Thank you all for your lovely comments and subscribing to our channel. Now, in the next videos, we will read more of these together. So feel free to leave your comments below and we'll get back to you. Very well. Now, I will zoom in on some of the questions you might be asked about families and friends and show you how easily you can answer these questions. Once again, you should not explain a lot in part 1. You should give a 2 to 3 sentences answer because this part is no longer than 5 minutes. Even if you give long answers, the examiner will stop you to ask the next question. Now, we want to give you the answer to some questions, but make sure to watch this video to the very end. Basically, we've got this game lined up for you. So, here's how it works. We will be playing a game. Good fun. There will be 2 candidates and 1 examiner, but it will be a lot of fun and useful at the same time. It's interesting preparing for IELTS through games, right? Guess what? Since Ross IELTS Academy is traveling all around the world and we offer online services, you can also take part in this game. How about that? All you need to do is contact us here in the comments or on our website.
How's it going, everyone? We are playing the speaking combo, IELTS Speaking Part 1. So here's how it works. We have 2 candidates, Samson and Meas, and I'm here as the examiner, Mehnoush Shafi from Ross IELTS Academy, as always. I'll be asking them the exact same questions on our first topic, which is family. And the candidate who presses the buzzer first will go first. And after that, I'll be giving them feedback based on the 4 criteria in IELTS speaking: fluency and coherence, grammatical range and accuracy, lexical resource, and pronunciation. So, if you're ready, we can get it started. How are you guys? How's everything?
Pretty good.
I'm stressed, but I'm okay.
Okay, so as you may know, I will be asking you questions on the topic family. And since this is the first part of the IELTS speaking, you know how to give me the answers, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
I hope so.
Okay, so I can start with the first question. I read the question and the one who presses the buzzer first will go first. Okay? So here's the question. Do you spend much time with your family? Samson?
I don't get to spend much time with my family because I'm abroad. I originally come from another country, so we're quite far apart for now.
Okay. Mehnoush, now you can go.
Well, since I have a small family with 1 older sibling only, I usually have much time to spend with them. But since I'm working 24/7, I need to free up some time these days to spend more times with them.
Okay. Now let's go with the second question. Who are you closest to in your family? Obviously, Mehnaz.
To answer this question, I don't really have to think a lot because the answer would be my older sister. She's great. Despite other older sisters, she always encourages me. She tells me to be myself, and she respects my ideas, my decisions, and everything that I do. So we get along quite well, and the answer is my sister.
Thank you very much. Samson?
Well, to tell you the truth, the person I spend most time with in my family has to be my missus, because we're living together and we don't really spend much time with family members or relatives because we're at work most of the time, so it's difficult to free up some more time in the week to see loved ones.
Thank you very much. Great. Now the third question. Do you prefer spending time with your family or friends? Samson.
To be honest with you, I prefer spending more time with friends because it's more of a casual thing where we can actually go out and eat the things we want to eat, and we connect more all together as friends. It is nice to see family, but to answer your question, I do prefer to spend more time with friends.
Okay, Mehnaz.
It's kind of hard for me to answer because I love my friends and family equally. But if I have to, I would say I love hanging out with my intimate friends because they make me feel so great and they help me reduce my stress levels.
Okay, thank you so much. And ready for the last question? Yeah. Is family important in your country? Mehnaz?
Well, absolutely yes. In my country, family is one of the most important elements of culture and society. So we always try our best to get along with each other, and we should really try to stay on good terms because no matter how many arguments we have together, in the end it's just us living together. So it's a really important piece of our personality and society.
Thank you so much. Samson?
Well, I felt that was quite a tricky question because I think once upon a time in my family, originally, it was, in my country, family was very important. And I think that sort of trend is dying out the further we move forward, especially as we go further ahead in the 21st century.
Okay, thank you very much. Great job, guys. So, as you saw, we can start with Mehnaz, one of our candidates. I can say that while she was answering the questions, it was kind of long. Like her answers for the first part, at some point, were long, and she was giving me too much explanation. However, she used a very, very good range of vocabulary, complex structures. I could hear conditional sentences, relative clause, some longer, complicated sentences correctly. Besides, I could hear some connectives and discourse markers like I think or despite. So other than those simple connectives like and, so, but, because, she used another one, despite, and that was a good one to show the contrast here. And she had some self-corrections. For example, she said encourage, and then she said encourages, something like that. And that's fine. When she was talking, she was trying to come up with some ideas. And these things happen when you're speaking and thinking at the same time. And finally, to talk about one thing I loved in her speaking, I can mention the range of vocabulary and collocations she was using, based on the criteria and of course related to the topic, which was family. For example, instead of sisters or brothers, she said sibling. She also said I hang out with my intimate friends, so there was some reference to her friends as people that she would like to spend time with. Also, she said stay on good terms. It means to have a good relationship with somebody. So I could hear this good range of vocabulary, and that was wonderful. Now to talk about Samson. Samson was really, really good today, as always. And I can say that I loved how naturally and confidently he was answering the questions as if we were having a very normal conversation together. And what I loved about his speaking was good fillers and boosters he was using. Like, he didn't give me an answer directly. He used some fillers to maybe buy some time, and then he came up with an answer for the question. For example, he said, to be honest, or that's a tricky question, to just buy himself some time. Other than that, he used some good vocabulary, a range of vocabulary and collocations. I mean, I expected to hear more and more of that, but it's okay because there were just 4 questions here, and family is not that challenging topic. So yeah, that's fine. And I could hear family member or sibling, the exact same word that Mehnaz also used in her speaking. So generally, if I want to compare our 2 candidates, they were both really, really good, equally good. But I loved the collocations and the vocabulary that Mehnaz used more. So here we are. What do you think of your performance, guys?
You go first.
Well, honestly, after answering the first question by Samson, and when I started answering, I felt like I'm talking too much. My answer is too long, but it was so late. It was late for me to shorten my answers. That's what I felt at the first answer.
Okay, thank you. And Samson, how about you?
To be honest with you, I feel slightly challenged as a native speaker, especially with all these lovely collocations coming from the right side of the table. So, nice one.
You both did a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So guys, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.
Oof, what a game. I'm shattered. But it was good fun, right? So this is how you can answer these questions. IELTS speaking is not hard. You just need to familiarize yourself with the topics which are more likely to be on the test day. And if you face an unfamiliar one, no need to worry. You can apply some techniques to manage the question and make yourself proud. Guess what? In our speaking courses and mock tests of speaking, we will teach you all these strategies and give you feedback on what you do and show you the way to improve it very easily. To enroll in them, you can visit our website, www.rossielts.com. In the next video, we will work on another common topic in part 1, work. Don't miss the next video, guys. It's interesting preparing for IELTS through games, isn't it? Guess what? Since Ross IELTS Academy is traveling the world and we offer online services, you can also take part in this game. How about that? All you need to do is contact us here in the comments or our website.